And last night, college football crowned its national champion as LSU. They faced Clemson for the title from the Superdome in New Orleans. Clemson jumped out to a 17-7 lead early in the second quarter. After this, T. Higgins' 36-yard reverse for the touchdown. There he goes. However, LSU would counter with the arm of Joe Burrow. The Heisman Trophy winner passed for 463 yards and 5 touchdowns. He also ran for a score to lead LSU to a comeback win of 42-25. The Bayou Bengals cap off their season with a perfect 15-0 record to claim their 4th national title. Now let's take a look at what Joe Burrow has to say after the game.
The U.S. women's soccer team has been fighting for equal pay, saying they are being paid less than the U.S. men's national soccer team. The women's team filed a lawsuit against the U.S. Soccer Federation claiming gender discrimination. In court, the U.S. Soccer Federation said, quote, "Women have lesser physical abilities and responsibilities than their male counterparts." Former President Carlos Cordero gaining backlash for the comments. The quote made national headlines and gained heat from athletes, celebrities, and even sponsors of U.S. soccer. Coca-Cola and Volkswagen tweeted their support behind the women's national team. Former U.S. men's national team players also tweeting their support about the derogatory comments. Delta State women's soccer players also voiced their concerns.
It's a blatant showing of sexism on his part. It's incredibly frustrating because this team has done leaps and bounds for women's soccer, and for him to just discredit that and compare them to the men's game, which is completely different in so many aspects, is it just seems so 50 years ago. That's not how this should be going.
Soccer is just so different around the world, and more people watch it in the U.S., and I think that's a huge thing, especially for the girls' side. The boys around the world, obviously that's super popular, but right now in the U.S., the girls' team is extremely popular, and I think they should just get as much recognition for that.
Cordero stepped down from his role of president of U.S. Soccer on March 12th, after 2 years on the job. He later posted a statement saying that he did not have a chance to review the response.
We have sort of felt that those are some of the undercurrent feelings that they've had for a long time, but to see that as the argument, as sort of blatant misogyny and sexism as the argument against us is really disappointing. But I just want to say it's all false. To every girl out there, to every boy out there who watches this team, who wants to be on this team or just wants to live their dream out, you are not lesser just because you are a girl. You are not better just because you're a boy. We are all created equal and should all have an equal opportunity to go out and pursue our dreams. And for us, that means playing on the soccer field. So everything that was in that deposition of what they said, the argument, is just not true. Don't ever believe that.
It's special enough to sign a letter of intent to play Division I college football, but to sign with your best friend by your side was always a dream for 2 Delta boys. St. Joe Catholic High School students Dylan Johnson and Trey Benson used to talk about their dream of playing college football.
Well, we talked about it 5 years ago, and then it's finally coming to life right now. It's happening right in front of our eyes right now, so it's exciting.
Benson will be traveling across the country to play football at the University of Oregon, while Johnson decided to stay in his home state and play for Mississippi State University.
I'm really sad because, he's going far away from me. But we dreamed, just like he said, we dreamed about this opportunity to play on the next level. Not a lot of kids get to play on the next level, so to get this opportunity, it's a blessing.
The boys are not only excelling athletically, but their coach says he's proud of who they are when they step off the field.
They earned every bit of it, what they've done on the field and off the field. We can sit here and talk about what kind of football players they are, but they're great students also. And both of them have, 3.5, 4.0 averages, and they're good with their teachers here. They take care of everything they got to do academically and athletically.
Johnson also got to FaceTime his new coach before signing. Both athletes are grateful for their families for getting them to where they are today.
Pushing me to be the best player I can be, so it's a family thing.
Continue your sports coverage. Let's head over to Lexington, where Mississippi State faced Kentucky. Kentucky's Ashton Higgins makes the steal and finishes the break with the reverse layup, making it 24-16 Kentucky. And still in the first, Kentucky leads 26-18. Now Mississippi State's DJ Stewart Jr. buries a three from the wing. The score is now 26-21 Kentucky. Now to the second half, Kentucky's up by 9. EJ Montgomery is fouled as he works across the lane and still finishes with the tough jumper. Kentucky's excited about that one, 47-36 Kentucky. Emmanuel quickly drives down the lane and tosses the alley-oop for Nick Richards, who dunks it down. Score is 54-41 Kentucky in the second. 41-48 in the second half. Wildcats up 6. Nick Richards from Kentucky buries a jumper from the elbow, making it 62-54 Kentucky. The final score in Lexington, Kentucky will go on to win 80-72. Now let's head over to New Orleans as the Milwaukee Bucks face the New Orleans Pelicans. A nice matchup in New Orleans as Bucks Giannis and Pelicans Zion Williamson faced off for the first time. They met each other near the rim 3 times. The first time Giannis got the better of the rookie as he blocked Zion's shot. The next time Zion drove in and drew the foul on Giannis, though the basket did not fall. And later Giannis got a rebound, but Zion just ripped it away from him, drawing the foul on Giannis. Milwaukee took the win by 120-108.